Hello, my name is Leah Mattice, and I am in the Theory and Practice class, Fall 2012. And I would just like to start off my video by saying that art education is a lot of things. Both the study of art history as well as creating and studio arts have connections to science, social political studies, philosophy, and even math. Historically, art education has been viewed as less important than these other studies. The impact is that as teachers, we must use art to tackle as many challenges in the other fields in order to prove it a necessary curriculum. And this is kind of similar to the Common Core, which I do think is actually pretty useful. It's called Artists to the Rescue. So the way it works is first we have a set of conflict cards, and we only made 4 examples, but ideally, actually 5. Ideally, we would constantly be making new conflict cards. So step 1 is to flip a conflict card. Want to flip one for us?
On the conflict card, you get not only your actual conflict, which we'll read in a second, but you also get a fact about it. Like each conflict has, which card do you have up there?
I have endangerment.
Okay, so endangerment that was the wolf one?
Yeah, it's the cougar and gray wolf population are decreasing due to the uprise of highways.
Oh, so that's your conflict, but you also have a fact about it.
Well, that's the fact.
Oh, okay, so that's the fact. You also have a conflict.
The situation would be, over the past year, you observed the building of 2 strip malls stretching closer to the town. Can't read that.
I wrote it here.
Just because it's in the chart.
Over the past year, you observed the building of 2 strip malls stretching closer to the town's oldest forest. So you get a little fact about what's going on. You have a little problem you have to solve.
And then that's only endangerment. Our other political, social issue conflicts we have written down are pollution, obesity, poverty and hunger, and drought. And then, so step 2 is to flip a solution card.
Which is your material exploration, what material you're using.
Painting. So you have to paint a hypothetical idea for something that could suggest a solution or, put you back on the right track for preserving the habitats of these animals.
Does it have to be a solution? Do the children have to fix the problem?
They don't necessarily have to
Question.
fix it, but they just
Address
have to address it and try to think of, well, maybe we could, build the mall somewhere else, or, just a way to kind of help, in this case, save the animals.
How might you use, and I think that this is where it becomes really sort of critical and very interesting. So the challenge is, how do you use painting as a solution to that problem?
That's the thing, is that it would be, the students could be or the teachers, depending on whether this is a game that you would leave out when the substitute is in, or if you and your fellow teachers are working on this together, you could make perhaps an assignment for creating posters, painting posters that suggest, let's make a nature preserve, instead of a mall or in addition to the mall, right next to the mall.
Campaign.
Right,
Like
exactly. Yes, I do believe that art education can be used as an awareness campaign, and that is part of why I thought that my theme, the apocalypse, was a good contemporary idea for high schoolers to use in the art classroom. It is the year 2012, and so just historically speaking, some people believe that the Mayan calendar predicted a doomsday this year, and there's so many reasons why such a thing could happen. When we go beyond just that cultural, historical fun fact, we think about global climate change, we think politically about genocide, and we can think of other science issues, disease, starvation, which I guess is a social issue. And so having the theme of the apocalypse, at least it has our students thinking about the longevity of the earth and therefore they would be hopefully thinking of ways to prevent this. What can you tell us about collaborative works of art?
Well, you work with one or more people to create something.
Yes, exactly. So, we are going to introduce to you a game called Make a Mutant, and I have made 4 cards because we will be working in teams of 4. Would you like to talk about the cards and look
Yeah,
at
so
them?
on each card, one says the head and the face, another one is legs and feet, body and torso, and the arms and the hands. So in groups, each group will have 4 people. You'll get one of these cards, and so you have to make 4 sketches of what you think your creature's head or face would look like if I got this card, or legs or feet. Then afterwards, you're going to look at each other's sketches, and you're going to pick out what parts you want to use for your creature within your group. And then you're each going to create your own creature such as that.
But part 1 is the sketches. So on your worksheets, we have 4 boxes. Cameron, why do we have 4 boxes on our worksheet?
Because it allows you guys to experiment with more than just one arm, or expand your ideas on those arms. So say you chose arm, then you can do tentacles or wings for your arms, or crazy hands like this guy has right here. So it will expand your thoughts and your creative process through having more than one choice.
Exactly. I never would have thought to make a face like this one if I did not get the idea from looking at Cameron's sketch. So, the last part of the activity, so first you draw the card, that's step 1. Then you fill out the 4 boxes with 4 different ideas of whatever cards you get. So, heads and face, arms and hands, legs and feet, or body and torso. And then the final step is you choose from other people's sketches, designs and forms that you would like to incorporate into your own to make your final sketch, which you will base your critter off of, your mutant off of. So just to clarify, this face here was Cameron's sketch, which I redrew into my own design. And so was the torso, actually came from his sketch. And the hands were from Chris's sketch. And the tentacle legs or feet or whatever you want to call them, that was from my own sketch. So I collaborated them into something new, and it gave me ideas I otherwise would not have had. So, in conclusion, I would like to teach in an art classroom where people are inspired to positively collaborate toward a common goal which involves science, community, creating a more aware, responsible, and thus a more beautiful world.